And welcome back to The Dawn Show. I'm joined now with Coach Gee, Brendan McGee from Inevitable Wealth Coaching to continue our investment coaching series. Hi, Coach Gee.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you.
You know, before we talk about the recipe, the right recipe, I want to talk because we're talking about a Mother's Day theme.
Okay.
You actually, one of your platforms was inspired by your mom.
Absolutely.
Can you just tell me about that?
Well, it deals with your true purpose for money. And more times than not, if I ask that question, initially people are thinking, well, that's a goal question. And it's really not about a goal. It's about a purpose. It's about a value that gets expressed in accomplishing the goal. For example, I remember I said to you, one of my goals is to give my mother a check for $100,000. Haven't done it yet, but it sure sounds good. But it's an expression of love and generosity. She's given me so much love. It's an expression of giving back that love and generosity for her. So again, that's purpose is really, really important. It's where all your power comes from, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it's kind of like the purpose-driven life and the financial side of that, which I think
Absolutely.
a lot of people don't think about.
Absolutely.
So talk to me about the right recipe here.
Well, a couple times I've come here, we have chefs on here, and they know what to put into a pot to make it taste good. For an investor, all too often focus is on a product. Well, there's no focus given on the investor. My son the other day had to go to the hospital, a little burn, doing really, really good.
He's okay?
Doing really, really
right.
good, just a little burn. But the doctor, thank goodness, wasn't squeamish. If this doctor's squeamish, we're in a lot of trouble here. But for an investor needs to have, as far as I'm concerned, there's four things: wisdom, faith, courage, humility. And I'll give you an example of courage when it comes to investing. Parent theme. My father is probably my best client, my most proudest client to have. It was probably 6 years after I was in business, he finally said, here's my business. And we had a moment back in 2009. He was like, the market's not steady. Why don't we just pull some money out and wait till it gets all settled? Well, I could have done that. I could have appeased him, keep him as a client. But in the back of my mind, I know that that's not the thing to do. You don't sell at the lowest. Well, I said to my father, we were having lunch, I said, you can do what you want, Dad, but I told you when we began this, I'm never going to do that. So you can do what you want. And I slid the transfer form across the table to him. If you do this, and my stomach was like queasy when I did this, I said, if you do this, you fired me. And that was like—
That was a big moment.
Tell me about it. Lunch was difficult to swallow that day for the both of us. But again, it's courage. It's not about owning the right stock, the bond, annuity, whatever. It's about the person. And you better have certain qualities. And if you don't, this is why I think coaching's important. You better go borrow them from somebody else who has more faith, more courage, maybe a little bit more wisdom in a certain area than you have. And then the other one is humility. Humility, as far as an investor is concerned, I might not be taking in information the way it's being presented. I might have a chink in how I take things in. So if I don't entertain some humility here, I could be making decisions based on misinformation or perceived information. And that, again, so those are huge things that an investor needs to have. And we got to spend, as far as I'm concerned, more focus on the investor than the investments.
Oh, that's interesting. So look for the qualities in that person.
Absolutely.
Now, you have an event coming up at the Bala Country Club.
Bala Golf Club, yes.
Bala Golf Club, I should say.
4th annual. We started this out 4 years ago. It's continued. It's one of the best events that I have been a part of. Health, Wealth, and Vitality Night. If you like massages.
Massages.
Massage station set up.
Nice.
Foot, back, scalp. I'll tell you, when they massage my scalp, it feels really good. But there's dinner, and it's a private event, but we have reserved a couple tables for Friends of the Dawn Show. So anybody associated with Friends of the Dawn Show, the crew here, if you want to come, Dawn, if you want to come. Too. It's a great event, and it's amazing. Like I was telling you, when people get like their feet massaged, any stress just goes completely out of their face.
We're gonna fix our feet and our finances.
Absolutely.
So we hope to see everybody there. Coach Gee, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
So that'll be a great event. We'll tell you more about it next week too. So ahead, we are getting a preview to the largest block party around. Michael Harris from the South Street Head House District joins us. He's in the house right after the break to talk about the South Street Spring Festival.